Hello, how you doing? I'm Hassan and I'm an American chauffeur. Okay, the topic that I wanted to deal with today is so much maybe you know, as if you've been following my videos here, if you've been kind of keeping up with your subscriber, you've been paying attention, you know I'm real personal with this thing. Cause see, I like driving, okay? I get some pleasure from it. And as a chauffeur, I get paid very well for doing what I do. Now, of course, I'm building the company that, I've got a limousine service. It's what I've got. We do black tie service. We do the black and white. So I still do the ride share thing. I started doing it a little bit more often, since I've been making videos. I've been paying a little bit more attention. Because I think it's a wonderful place to start if you want to be a chauffeur, because you're going to learn all those little essences, those beautiful little essences of good service to yourself mainly. We'd say it's the reason people are safe in the car with you, because you ain't going to try to kill yourself. You ain't going to try to do nothing stupid. You got to be that sort of a person. You got to have a damn good head on your shoulders. All right? All right. Okay, so we're going to quit playing around. So if you're a person who really, you enjoy driving, you're doing the ride share thing, and then you want to move up to another level, okay? You want to move up to another level. Maybe you're very curious, so you have things on your mind, about the transportation industry that interests you because of your involvement with ride-share companies, okay, or any other company for that matter. I mean, you might be interested in, okay, let me put it this way to you. I'm just gonna say it like this, and I don't mean any harm. I'm just speaking of a potentiality that you may have toward the transportation industry. You could be working for a company that does this type of work, right? And you're interested and you see a better creative way of doing it for yourself, where there's a potential that you can make more money. See, then I'm doing the best I can to open up the doors for you. Let me just quit piddly-paddling around, tonguing, whatever your twisted tongue like I usually do when I'm making videos. I'm gonna try to get through all that, because the time has just come that I'm gonna tell you right now, I am looking for some good dispatchers. I am looking for some serious, independent, business-minded salespeople. I would like you all, just get in touch with me at idriveatlantaga@gmail.com. It's down there in the description box. Okay. And let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can do some honest and honorable business and get a company built where I'm talking about for black tie service now. Now, I'm not talking about no Uber Lyft thing. All right. I'm talking about just strictly black tie service, because that Uber Lyft thing, that mess ugly. It's ugly. If you're doing black, I can understand why some of y'all who are chauffeurs, but you still roll the black, you dress down. You don't want to show yourself as an honorable professional chauffeur, because they treat you like pure trash. And it's happening more often than usual. and it's unnecessary. It doesn't have to happen, and you don't deserve it because you know they're cutting the pay for the black. If you roll the black, they're cutting the pay. You don't have to put up with no crap like that, all right? Okay, you don't have to put up with the mistreatment. You don't have to put up with the danger. Here in Atlanta, a Uber black driver, he was rolling the black, but I saw he had the LM tags. Had his car all shot all up, all right? $50 shots in the man car. And the lady get killed and everything else. No matter, no telling when he gonna be able to be back on the road, fooling around on these rideshare platforms, rolling the black. It's gotten that bad. I myself had somebody shot and get in the car. It took me over a week to clean all that blood up out the car and all that old back and forth between me and the rideshare company about we can't pay you for this because see that's why you got your professional insurance. Or we can't pay you for that because that's why you got the professional insurance. Okay. Then I personally, I'm just going to say it because if you're a go-getter like me, okay, if you're very good at what you do, if you want the best for yourself and the people around you, you know you especially treated in a very special and different way that makes you strong. And sometimes it just gets on your nerve that you have to go through that with human beings who supposed to have brains. All right? All right now. If you're any kind of good at what you do and you know you're good at what you do, you so good at what you do, you just do it for the sake of just because you love to do it. And you got to get mistreated, huh? You had to let all your friends and relatives go, huh? It's hard as you work to become the best you can be, and you just doing it because you're doing it. But you got to accept that kind of mistreatment because this is the way this stupid world is now. Well, I'm living proof that it can be better. So I'm looking for some real hardcore gutso people who have people in mind, who, especially if you have some feeling for this, if you feel it some sort of way, because the competition, as I've mentioned before, is with yourself. You trying to be the best you can be, damn you are trying to outdo somebody in, some other place or whatever. I mean, you might see them, admire them, because I'm going to tell you what I've done. I've seen businessmen, I've seen these different business models, some of these people who I really admire them. There are qualities that they have that I may take on, all right? So the competition is never against anyone else. It's always me on me. Okay, it's always me on me. How can I be better the next day? Boy, if I sleep an hour too late, man, I'll be, whew. And see, I'm gonna quit being so hard on myself about some things I'll be hard on myself about. Anyway, okay. If you have some of this sort of energy going about yourself and you desire independence and you're a salesperson who's used to selling on corporate levels or whatever the case may be, if you're a dispatcher somewhere within the transportation industry, if you're familiar with black tie limousine service and you're in the Atlanta area, chauffeurs, but me being a chauffeur myself, you can contact me. You can contact me. And because one of the main things is like me being a chauffeur, I'm wanting us to be safer than what we're being. Isn't it enough? Isn't it enough? Here, I got to have bloodshed in my vehicle. And another chauffeur got to have bloodshed in his vehicle. Both of us rolling the black. And then when we got to talk to these rideshare companies about it, then we get that stupid runaround because it took them 2 days before they got in touch with me. But because of the way I am, it's all everything's an adventure. For me, I'm just telling you. For me, it's just part of the adventure. But when that sucker got in my car, and he's supposed to call himself an upscale person, got in my car, and I'm dressed out. I'm always dressed as a chauffeur. He came at me in an ugly way, telling me I would never be able to service people of his community. Well, there's people like him I don't want to serve. Y'all supposed to be on Uber. Y'all supposed to be on Lyft. And in that case, the Lyft passengers are actually better than the Uber passengers here in Atlanta. Now, there's a certain level now. You got to be careful. Don't pick nobody up if they got like less than a 4.9 rating on Lyft. Then you're going to have some trouble. But on Uber, my standard thing is 4.8, whatever. See, and they had a decent rating, but it just dropped because I damn sure gave them 1 star. What sort of profession does he have where he got no problem with stepping on his fellow man? Eventually, I'll reveal what the profession was. And I'll tell you some more about that shit too. But right now, that's just BS. Okay? But as chauffeur, we don't have to really go through that mess like that. But I notice it's kind of getting worse. So yes, I'm putting the call out before I run the video, get all hot-headed and, all that, start running my mouth. Okay. I'm looking for good dispatchers. Okay. I'm looking for salespeople. Okay. I'm looking for chauffeurs. I want you to get in touch with me. If you're in those areas or any other areas of the transportation industry, I want you to get in touch with me at idriveatlantaga@gmail.com and send me an email and let me know that you're serious. And if you want to help me out financially, then my Cash App is down below in the description box or on wherever they put the description box on whatever venue that you happen to be watching. That's my Cash App if you want to help me out that way. And let's go on ahead and quit complaining. And make it real, hardcore, black tie service in Atlanta where people are safe, the passengers are safe, and the chauffeurs are safe. Okay, so anyway, until the next video, drive safe and drive with confidence.